Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today on Tuesday instead of a Monday. Typically, I like to do my Facebook Lives on Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock, but yesterday was such a gorgeous day here in New Hampshire that I went to the beach and spent the day with my mother and my daughter. So it was very nice. It was very, very humid back at home, so spending the day next to the ocean was very nice. So again, I'm Denise Johnson. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up, and you are joining me here on my Facebook business page or maybe watching me on YouTube, and I work under the Stamp Designs by Denise business page, I guess. So thanks again for joining me. I have some cards today that will use the right triangle bundle. I've seen some cards online where they have made them into quilt looking like cards and stuff, so I have some fun things to share with you today for that. So I'm just gonna make sure that I am live here on my page, and then I am going to get the camera flipped around and we will get started. So let me flip this. Pop you into my holder. There we are. Sorry, always a learning curve when I do this. I am back. There we are. So I'm just going to start by showing you, this is the bundle, the right triangle. It comes with this stamp set, which I have right here, and then it comes with these die shapes. So I looked it up so I would know what I was talking about. This is a right triangle. This is an equilateral triangle, and then this is an isosceles triangle. And then it has these banners, a little bit of a banner in it, and then some shape cutouts that you can use on your page. So because this stamp set doesn't come, I think I showed you the wrong one. This is the stamp set, sorry. It does not come with any sentiments, so I'm going to use the massive thanks for my sentiments. And so the right triangle is on page 35 of your catalog, and then the massive thanks stamp set can be found on page 78. Oh, and I also wanted to show you then that next week, starting August 4th, is when Stampin' Up! Is releasing their brand new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So that will become available on August 4th. There's also a new online store that's being unveiled that same day. And just so you know, it's going to look different. If you've done online ordering before, it's going to look completely different for you. And they will, I think that if you've been saving your password so it automatically logs you in because your password is saved, you're going to have to not change your password, but you will have to log back in using your password. And there's also going to be a feedback button on it so that they can get some, hopefully some useful feedback if there's problems, or if you like the new online store, you can respond to them and let them know how that's going. So I'm very excited about the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and looking forward to ordering that for myself on August 4th. We are currently still in the bonus days, which means that for every $50 you spend, you will get a $5 bonus days coupon code that you can use in August. So the bonus days ends on August 3rd, and then starting August 4th through August 31st is when you can redeem your bonus day coupons. The Paper Pumpkin, which is the monthly subscription kit, is called The World's Greatest, which celebrates the unsung heroes in our lives, which there are many of currently. That can be ordered up until August 10th. And I will include a link on my blog or on the Facebook page with links for that if you're interested in that, or you can always contact me, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. If you comment or share on my video, you will be put into a raffle for a prizes. Last week, Vivian Van Leuven was in the raffle, so this will be going out in the mail to her tomorrow. So thank you, Vivian. And also, if anybody sees Vivian, her birthday is tomorrow, so wish her a very, very happy birthday. So we're going to get started here with our first card. So I have pre-cut all my shapes because nobody wants to watch me sit here with my Big Shot and cut out all these shapes. So this, again, I think I've used this paper. I really like it the past few Facebook Lives that I've done. It's the Rainbow Glimmer paper. So let me see if I can get it out and show you. So just sparkly, tons of colors. So I used one of the smaller triangles to cut out 9 different, all the same shape, 9 different shapes using all those different pretty rainbow colors. So my card base, 8.5 by 5.5, and then I scored it a 4 1/4. So I'm going to get that folded here. Set that aside. I have a white, whisper white layer, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have the basic black layer. It's 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. And all of my measurements too will be on my blog and on this Facebook video. When I complete it, I'll get everything posted. So what I wanted to do with this card is use the black, and then I'm just going to start putting in my triangles, kind of mixing up the colors. So I'm going to lay them all down, going in opposite directions, and kind of spread out. Let's see, I think I cut out 9 shapes. I don't think I'll need all 9, but we'll do some trimming on the ends here. Trying to decide what colors here. How about the green there? And then maybe more of that orange and pink there. So that's what I want to do for that. So that's how I'm going to lay it out. So I'll move my white piece out of the way, and I will start by, I'm going to start in the middle so I can work my way out and kind of evenly space them out. So I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but the humidity here in New Hampshire is very, very bad. We did have some rain this morning, but I don't think it has done much to alleviate all of the humidity in the air. Maybe just making it worse by putting more moisture in the air. I love all these colors together and the way it sparkles. So, let's see. I'm wondering if I need to put a little bit here just to fill it in. I think I might. Fill in that space on both sides. And then we'll trim off the ends. I'm going to get my bigger scissors for this. Stampin' Up! Used to sell these nice big paper scissors, which I really like to come in handy quite often. There we go. I'll just trim the ends to even it up. There, and I like that. I really like the colors of that. So I am going to stamp in using the Tuxedo black ink. the thank you sentiment. There we go. Oh, this fell off. What did I do with my little pieces? Guess I didn't have enough tape on that. Let's see. There we go, all fixed. Now I'm going to attach this here, like that. And there we go. I think I brought out some ribbon, some of this black glitter ribbon, but I don't think actually that, I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't think this card needs it. I think it's nice right the way it is. And then I'm going to attach this layer to my card base. So I chose the massive thanks because I always need thank you cards. Sending thank you cards seems to be a lost art. So I always need thank you cards. So there we go. That's our first card done. Okay, the next card I have has a similar layout. For this one, I am using, again, my card base is 8.5 by 5.5. I scored it 4 1/4. And then I have, I'm using the papers from the Playing with Patterns, which I've used before. I can't find my sheet right now that has all the patterns on it. So I have a Night of Navy layer, which is 3 1/4 by 4.5, and then I have a purple Posy layer, which is 3 by 4 1/4. So those are going to be layered on there, and then again, I did the I pre-cut all the triangles, and I'm going to do those across the center as well. And then my sentiments are, well, all I can say is thanks. So I think I'm going to stamp my sentiments first, and then I can center my triangles going across. I'm stamping the ink in Night of Navy. Trying to put those out of the way so that I don't get ink on everything. And then these are double-sided, so I guess I'll lay them out, see how they look, and then decide which sides I want to use. Probably that, like that, is what I will do. Okay. Start in the middle. Try and get it as straight as I can. And again, I know I've said this before, these are handmade, so they don't have to be perfect. So really, oh, I guess I didn't glue that one down yet. This is just a good layout to use with these triangles. As I said, I have seen some cards where people have cut out lots of triangles and covered the whole entire front of the card, making it look like a quilt, which is very pretty. I just didn't have the time to do that much running through the cutting machine. So I'm going to put my inks away because I tend to put the tops of my cards in them after I've made them and then ruin the card. And then we're just going to finish our layering here. I'm going to attach this to my card base. And then I did bring out some of the holiday rhinestones to add some sparkle to this card. So these holiday rhinestones have a lot of different colors in them, but one of them is the Night of Navy. So I'm going to attach a few of these. Maybe I'll do a bigger one down here. There we go. There's our second card using those triangles. Now let me see my last card. Is going to use a Rococo Rose base. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have two very vanilla layers, and I ran through it with this die from that set, and so it cut out the pattern on the edge of my card and gave it a border. And then I'd stamped some of these and cut them out. So this is the Rococo Rose using that stamp set on Rococo Rose. This is Soft Seafoam with that stamp set. And then this is Highland Heather, and I stamped color on color on that. And then for these other two, I'm going to use some of the other triangle stamps to fill them in. So for the Balmy Blue, here's my inks. I got a lot of stuff in front of me. Ink that up and then stamp it right on my blue. There we go. It gives us the stripes on that one. And then on the So Saffron, I have this scatter stamp. I'm just gonna put some stars around it. And then, let's see, so one of these pieces is going on the inside. So my sentiment is, I'm one of the thankful ones, you're one of the good ones. So I'm going to stamp this in Rococo Rose. This is going to be my inside sentiment. You're one of the good ones. And then we will attach this inside the card. And then this is our outside one. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment first here down the bottom. And then, to make it easier to line up my triangles, I'm going to use the grid lines on here and a pencil. And a ruler. I'm going to line this up here. And then I'm lightly going to draw a line across because I want to make sure that I get my triangles straight as I put them on here. So I am going to cover it up a little bit because it will be hard to erase later. And then leave a little space. Attach this one. So the grid lines are great on the my bottom sheet. Erase those little lines for getting things lined up. If you like them lined up nicely. Trim off these edges. And I have some ribbon that I wanted to add to this. This is the scalloped linen ribbon in Rococo Rose. So I'm going to put that right there. I tape my ribbon down on the back just so that it stays in place nicely. And then I'm going to add some linen trim around my scallop ribbon. Wrap it around twice. Hopefully I can get this tied up nicely. Sorry, it's not even. You always need an extra finger here when you're tying the bows. Okay, that's pretty good. I think probably as good as I'm gonna get it. And then we're just gonna attach this now to the card base. And I think I'm gonna stick a little couple glue dots right at the top so that it stays. Sometimes putting it in and out of the envelopes, it gets stuck. So a couple glue dots there will keep it in place. And I get that on there. And there we go. Those are our cards using the triangles. They went together pretty quick. The most timely thing is getting all of the shapes cut out on your cut and emboss machine. So those are our 3 triangle cards. I hope you enjoyed those and have some new ideas for layouts. I do have some cards I received in a swap that I would like to share with you. This first card was from Barb Pike. She used many different sets in this. The Many Medallions is this background cutout. The Stitch So Sweetly is the label here. The leaves come from the Forever Flourishing die, and then this flower comes from the Tasteful Touches stamp set. So she combined a lot of different sets in order to make this card. And then I don't know if you can see, but the flower is actually embossed in black embossing powder, so it has a little bit of a shine to it. This set is using the lovely U bundle, so it's very nice. She just made her own designer series paper in the back here with her stamps and the colors. Hi Jennifer, I see Jennifer is watching me, welcome. And this is the lovely label punch that she did. And let's see, this set is called Way to Goat. So this is a fun fold. You're the goat, which is the greatest of all time. And then I like the sentiment inside. It says, I got you a cake, but I ate it. So very funny. And this was made by Vicky. This card uses the Forever Greenery suite, and that was from K Caps. So it looks like she used some of that wink of Stella on that. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. And then the sparkles. Very nice. This card, I don't know who sent me this card, but this is using the, she made a tag using the scallop tag topper. Just, you know, simple. She did emboss some of the splatter on the back of it. Very nice though. And then this last card that I have is using the Blossoms in Bloom. Again, very simple card. Cinnamon Cider is the card stock, but very pretty with the detail and stuff of the flower die cuts. So I think that's all I have to share with you today. Please like or comment on my video, and you'll be entered for a raffle prize. This is my July host code. It will go until August 3rd. If you spend anything under $150, you'll receive a free gift from me. And please like my Facebook business page or my YouTube channel. Again, it's Stamp Designs with Denise. And remember to leave a little sparkle wherever you go today. Have a great day.